The Trump administration is giving immigration officers more latitude to deport people who are living in the country illegally.
Mi hijo tiene 8 baños.
Looks like a great new start.
I was just gonna write out a list of goals.
Meet someone great, get married, and have a couple of kids.
Incredible, historic, record-breaking.
Exercise outside.
Obese people in my office building are a drain on resources.
It's a kind of dieting boot camp.
I would spend the next 2 hours telling you to drop and give me various numbers.
This is degrading and humiliating.
This is humiliating.
Careful with the steroids.
During the show, it gets crazy in here.
Prepare the water cooler.
I need a drink.
You can't hold a whole fraternity responsible for the behavior of a few sick, perverted individuals.
Hey, you're cool. Psych, I hate you.
Why does everyone keep listening to that show?
If you put that on the radio, people will listen to it.
Now would be a good time to begin this radio show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Pop star Rihanna is widely celebrated for her music, but here's something you might not know about her. She's now accepting a different type of honor for her humanitarian work. The 29-year-old singer has been named the 2017 Harvard University Humanitarian of the Year and will accept the award at a ceremony on campus on Tuesday. Rihanna built a state-of-the-art center for oncology and nuclear medicine to diagnose and treat breast cancer at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Bridgetown, Barbados. She also created the Clara Lionel Foundation in honor of her grandmother and grandfather to improve health, education, and arts and culture around the world. The charity offers a scholarship program for students attending college in the United States from Caribbean countries. Louis C.K.'s next 2 comedy specials will debut exclusively on Netflix. The first of the specials, simply titled 2017 and filmed live in Washington, D.C., will premiere April 4th globally on Netflix only. Well, the government has finally released some helpful guidelines on using public restrooms. No, nothing political here. It's just about avoiding all the nasty things in there.
This is your federal government with some long-awaited guidance on all this bathroom confusion. Because when accessing public restrooms, there's a proper way to use the facilities. When entering, you do the handle with your elbow, then push the door with your butt, right? Good way to avoid touching the germs on the handle. I mean, that's just common sense right there. Next, go to the stall and avoid that useless paper seat cover altogether. It's always the wrong shape. Who designed that thing? Does it ever fit? It always rips off or falls into the water. Just hover a few inches above the bowl. It'll help build up your thigh muscles. Now turn around and flush with your foot. Careful not to slip on that slick floor. Now unlock the stall with your knuckles and go wash your hands. Don't worry, no germs on the faucet handle. 40% of your fellow Americans don't wash their hands anyway. Apparently they feel secure leaving the restroom with filth on their hands. Now use the paper towel to dry your hands. Wait, don't throw it away, idiot. Just use that same paper towel to open the bathroom door and leave. Rookie mistake, come on, man. Unless they only have hand blowers, now you're stuck there until somebody else arrives or leaves. You creeper. Oh, hey, did you leave your cell phone on the toilet paper dispenser? Ew.
President Trump has rescinded a policy put in place by the Obama administration requiring schools to allow transgender students to use the bathroom of their choice. Republicans fear that men could claim to be transgender in order to sneak into the ladies' room. And as we all know, that's Trump's job. Amazing announcement from NASA. They've discovered 7 Earth-like planets 40 light years away. And if we leave for them right now, we'll arrive before the Oscars end. Katy Perry now has blonde hair, and that's today's headline from Stuff Straight Guys Won't Ever Notice. A London study says owning cats does not make you crazy. My Aunt Gertie and her cats dressed as the cast of cats to the contrary. The president of Iceland was forced to take back his offhanded comment that if he had the power, he would ban pineapple from being used on pizza. You know, what a nice change it would be to live in a country where the red-hot debate is on whether it's appropriate to put fruit on top of dough. Plans are underway for a luxury apartment tower in Dubai where each apartment rotates 360 degrees. That's great for evenings of romance, lousy for morning hangovers. A 26-year-old nursing home worker was arrested for giving a lap dance to a 100-year-old patient. She told him that she could show him new things. The dude's 100 years old. You're not going to show him anything new, honey. Perhaps a few things he's forgotten about, but nothing new. On the bright side, the victim did break Larry King's record for longest 100-year-old man's erection. Race car driver Danica Patrick says that she estimates she's had 12 concussions and would retire if a doctor said the next one could leave permanent damage. She said 12 is enough. I don't want another one. That would make 15, and that's just too risky. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. Homeland Security agents found themselves locked out of their computer networks yesterday. I wonder if the Russians had any trouble logging in. Hey, hackers, nobody gives a f***. The Chicago Bears are actively trying to trade quarterback Jay Cutler. So great news for all you teams in the market for a pouty locker room cancer who will effectively guarantee you will never, ever make the playoffs. Hey, Cutler, nobody gives a f***. And Facebook is in talks with Major League Baseball to live stream one game per week. It's all part of their plan to make Facebook Live even more boring. Hey, Zuckerberg, nobody gives a f***. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo and his celebrity panel of guests, including the legendary Phil Esposito. Tuesdays and Thursdays, NSS Live.